Hello and good morning. It is a Wednesday morning. It's November 10th, about 9:30. Just sat down with a cup of coffee. I've been getting some cleaning done this morning. Got some laundry going, my normal kind of Wednesday stuff. But now it's time to sit down with some coffee and chat with y'all about some knitting. So I am Kay. If this is your first time watching, I'm Kay. I am the Crazy Sock Lady. I am the owner behind Crazy Sock Lady Co., a shop, an online shop where we carry yarn, knitting needles, notions, everything and more that you would need for sock knitting. So I will have the shop link down below. We do have some yarn over in the shop right now that you can head over and check out. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as the Crazy Sock Lady. And we do have a group for this podcast that I will admit I have not checked in on in ages, but it is there. So you can head over and check that out if you are interested. My coffee today, I have to show you all my mug. I feel like I've shown it before, for sure on Instagram, but I love this mug. This is from Our Afterglow. And there's even, like you can see, it's like a knit stitch. It's on the inside bottom of the mug as well. It's super fun. So I will have this shop linked down below. That's way too hot for me to drink right now. So I do have 3 finished objects. I finished a couple pairs of socks, so I am trying, if you've been keeping up with all the vlogs and things, which I highly suggest that you do because I've talked about it before, but I want to mention a couple more times just in case somebody misses out and they're not aware. There is going to be like a shift in videos. You've probably already seen the shift happening, but there's going to be, I'm hoping, more vlogs, and there will be a change in the podcast in that a lot of things will be shown on the vlogs and then maybe not shown on the podcast. I will try to sit down and do, like, show you finished objects and chat about a couple of works in progress on these more like sit down episode type things. But the vlogs, you're going to be seeing things that come in the mail. You're going to be seeing what I'm working on more and in more detail. So there is going to kind of be a shift here on the YouTube. Like I said, I've mentioned this before, but I will mention it just a couple more times so that, you know, everybody knows that the shift is kind of happening, and that's just for me, and just for like what I'm feeling and where I'm at right now. It's more enjoyable for me to be a little bit more informal and personable than really structured, formal sit-down episodes. Those, they just don't bring me as much joy. So this little sit-down episode is a little bit more informal, and I find some joy in that. But anyways, let's talk about knitting. So I finished a couple pairs of socks. This is one of them. This is the Crazy Sock Lady colorway by Kimber's Cozy Creations that she dyed exclusively for Crazy Sock Lady Co. I believe we still have some single skeins in DK weight. I should have checked, but I believe we still have some of those in stock. And I will be ordering more. I know I had a lot of people so upset that they did not get one of the sock sets with a mini skein. There will be more. I will be placing another order for more, so don't worry. But these are the socks that I knit out of the sock set with the pink mini. We had it this last time in a pink mini and a black mini, and then just single skeins. So this is just my vanilla sock pattern. I'm blanking on how I even knit these, what method, but whatever method I knit these, it was my vanilla sock pattern. I did a knit 2 purl 2 ribbing for the cuff. I did do the little pop of contrast at the top. I have notes on my Ravelry project page for how I did that, and it'll say what method I knit these in. I apologize that I can't recall without going to look. But I was happy to have these done. Okay, so what I remember now, I was gonna say something before I started showing these, and I talked about the change in the episodes. So I don't know if I've talked about it on like the last sit down one that I did, but Lindsay of SockWitchery and I are trying to finish as many works in progress as we can in November before all the December knitting advent stuff begins. So I'm very happy to have these done and 2 other works in progress. I have been good so far, and I have not cast anything on, like a brand new caked up new yarn and cast anything on. So I am not going to get all of my whips done in November though. I'm realizing that as we are at the 10th now, right? And I'm not going to get all of them done. I need to start prioritizing. I have a couple of advent projects from last year that I need to make a top priority to for sure have those off my needles before December 1st, but I'll get there. I'll get as much done as I can this month because it is feeling very motivating to me to finish these things and clear some needles and clear out some project bags because there are project bags everywhere. Like our little haul tree back here. I have a tote back here with project bags. I have a basket behind the sofa right here with some project bags. I have another basket downstairs with some project bags. It's a bit insane. So it's gonna feel really, really nice to have more space. Not even just like physical space, but mental space. So these are done. I cast on 64 stitches for these, the size medium in my patterns, and all of my projects will have Ravelry project pages. That is the best place to go to find out needle sizes, yarn used, patterns used, anything like that that I don't mention. I always link them below the videos. Oh, that's good. Okay, next pair of socks. I cast these on back in June for summer sock camp. So I cannot even tell you how good it felt to get these done, finished, and off of the needles. So these are the heel toe do-si-do pattern. This is one of my designs, and I used Desert Vista Dye Works Summer Sock Camp 2021 colorway. Was this self-striping and then a mini skein that I used for just heels and toes for this. Here's what the pattern looks like. It is only on the front of the sock. It is so great for self-striping. I love it. So I knit these on a US 1 2.25 millimeter. I do know that because I knit these magic loop. I started knitting them 2 at a time, and I'm not sure exactly what my holdup was with them, why they set for so long, just distracted by other things or not wanting to do 2 at a time. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it was I didn't want to do 2 at a time. So when I picked these back up and I decided I was gonna finish them, I thought I'm gonna split them. So I split them off and then I just flew. I was not even, I showed it on one of the vlogs. I don't think I even had the heel done. I think I was before the heel, almost positive. So yeah, that was nice to get kind of a languishing whip off the needles. All right, my last one is a big one. I did finish the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along Shellography. It's done, it's blocked, it's pretty big, so you're not gonna get a full shot of it. I can put a photo up in just a moment, but I'll give you guys kind of a close-up. That's a better idea. So I was so happy to be done with this. I will say that. I have worn it a couple of times because I've talked some about how it was just a little crazier than, which a lot of his stuff is crazier than what I would typically wear. My collars make it pretty muted, I feel like, but my like craziness with this one was these I-cord loops down through the bobbles. Like I feel like there is just so much jammed into this section right here, and to me none of it is really like cohesive. I don't know. It's not that I don't like it. I had so much fun doing it. 100% enjoyed the process, but I just feel like there's too much in this section that doesn't really like flow really nicely. I heard someone else talking about that. I think it was Marina from Pineapple Yarn on her podcast talked about how she didn't really feel like it was as cohesive and flowed as well as some of his other designs. And that's kind of how I feel as well. I feel like there's just so many different textures, and that definitely made it fun to do and for sure a learning experience. But yeah, it's just a bit too much going on for me. So I've been wearing it just like I would wear all of my shawls. I've worn it a handful of times. I've just been hanging it on the haul tree and I haven't pulled out any other shawls. So when it's been cool and I've wanted to throw something on, that's what I reach for because that's what's there. It's a great way to make myself wear it. But yeah, this is how I wear shawls usually if I'm wearing them out. So it's nice. And when it's on, you can't really see all the craziness there. A lot of times too, if I'm wearing them around the house, I'll just throw them on over my shoulders like that. But this is done. I used Mandy's Makings yarn. I'll put the picture up here of it all kind of spread out, which I think I might post on Instagram today. I've been kind of waiting. I know he's posted a picture, so I feel safe posting a photo now of it done. But yeah, I might do that today. There's a ladybug. They're like suddenly everywhere, and I never saw them last year, and this year I don't know why they're all over the place. I don't understand. But we've had quite a few inside and then on the front porch as well. No, we don't really have a porch, it's like the front step, but they've been out there. Okay, so I'll put the picture up here of it all in one shot. And I use Mandy's Makings yarns. All of the colorway names are listed on my Ravelry project page. I have went over them all before, so I won't go over each individual color again. But I do like how the colors worked together on this. So I'm going to put it back on the haul tree so that it is there when I need to grab a shawl. All right, I brought over a couple of things I've been working on a lot recently. So this is in a bag from Mountain State Stitches. It's a nice like sized bag. I have a sweater in here that's almost done. And she sent me this just this past week, and she also sent me 2 of these Boston Terrier bags, a small one and then a large one too. So cute. I wasn't going to talk about this project, so I just wanted to show you the bag really quick. Okay, in here I have my arboreal sweater. I am using Moonglow Yarn Co. Oh, I don't have both of the colorways in here. I took them out. But I'm using Moonglow Yarn Co. in the Sweater Weather is the main color, and then Cottonwood Breeze is the contrast color that I'm using. So here it is. I am on the sleeve. I think I probably have about 4 inches or so left before I start the cuff. I am not doing sleeve decreases. Just in case anyone is wondering why the sleeve looks big and doesn't like taper down. I don't really like the feel of fitted sleeves, especially in sweaters. So I'm not doing any sleeve decreases. I've done this before and it works out really nice. I'll just do a rapid decrease round or 2 if needed right before I start the cuff, and then it will kind of, I don't know, I was gonna say fit like this, but I mean it'll be a little different, but it won't be fitted. It's just not my preference. So this is a nice way to do that. I'm using these markers not to mark decreases like one normally would, but just to count rounds so that when I go to do the second sleeve, I don't have to sit here and measure constantly. I can just do the same amount of rounds as I did on this sleeve. So I did, I can't remember what size I did. The 3rd size, which is what I would typically pick for most sweaters. What is the circumference? It's a finished bust circumference of 38.5. So that's what I would typically fit. But I've tried it on before I started the sleeve, and I've tried it on since, just to kind of check how it's going with no decreases. I wanted to make sure the sleeve wasn't going to be too big. But this is very fitted, and I did not want a very like super fitted sweater. I'm just noticing Chuck and Dorothy have little decorations in their window for Christmas already, and that makes me very happy. It looks so cute. She always decorates her window. So cute. Okay, distracted. Yeah, it's fitted. I did not gauge swatch, so, and don't yell at me about that. I know. So I get what I get because I didn't gauge swatch. I don't care. Yes. So, but when I do collar work, I use both hands. I'm typically a continental knitter, meaning I hold the yarn with my left hand. But with collar work, I always hold my contrast collar in my left hand and my main collar in my right hand. So when doing that and then doing the body, I did this with the bean and olive sweaters I did for my nieces as well, which I think they turned out just a little bit smaller than they should have. I knit tighter with my right hand. When I throw, I knit tighter, and I'm realizing that, and I'm thinking that's why this is just a bit snug, because I know if I would have done continental, I could have done that size and the fit would have been good. I just know it because I know how I knit with continental, but I'm learning how I knit when I throw. So I should have gone up a needle size, or I feel like I could have even gone up a pattern size because of the way this is fitting right now. I'm just gonna try, see when I block it, if I can block it out. Because it's not that it's way too tight, like I won't ever wear it too tight. It's just snugger than I wanted. I don't typically wear a lot of fitted items. So yeah, I think it'll be fine if I can just block it a little bit. I'm just gonna measure it before I soak it, and then when I lay it out, I'll do some measurements again to make sure I'm getting the circumference and then the length as well. I don't want to stretch it out and have a not as snug sweater, but then have a sweater that's shorter than I want. So I'm gonna have to kind of see what I can do. Either way, I'll still wear it because it's gorgeous and the fit is fine. It's just not exactly what I wanted. And it's nobody's fault but my own. So lesson learned, I knit tighter as a thrower. It's fine, it's still beautiful. I think that's all the details on this. This is a pattern by Jennifer Steingass. I don't believe I said. I have been told I pronounce it incorrectly. It's fine. Life's too short, y'all. Life is too short. Okay, I only brought one more work in progress. Over here, there are project bags everywhere, but I only grabbed one more to talk about. This is in a bag by Daisy Girl and Company. One of her peekaboo bags. Glare on there, but oh, there we go. I love this. I had to get its mittens and snowflakes. So I needed one for winter, and I think this will now always be my Cozy Knitter Advent stripe socks bag. And that's what's in here right now. Last year's Advent stripe socks. Well, last year's Advent skein, but I did my socks last year throughout December, a stripe a day, and I still had half. So it was split into two 50 grams. It was a 100 gram self-striping skein of yarn split into two 50 grams. They started at the same spot and everything. It was ready for you to cake up and go. And each 50 gram skein had 50 stripes. So the pattern repeat is 25. It repeated twice. I think that's how many stripes there were, 25. So I still had enough for a whole pair of socks left. So I decided to make a pair for my mother-in-law. I have just some, I don't even know where it came from. I feel like it's just an undyed skein of yarn from someone that I'm using for cuffs, heels, and toes. And I am through the heel on both of these. So my mother-in-law's foot is slightly smaller than mine. So for mine last year, I started the heel after this color right here before the blue. For hers, I decided to go ahead and do the blue stripe and then start the heel. And I think that'll be fine for the length of foot. So these are a lot of fun. I need to do the stripe for today. I had to finish up, yesterday was the day I did the heels and then the green, and I had to finish the second heel in green stripe today. I have some new progress keepers on here from the Gnome Knitter. Look at that pumpkin pie. Her stuff is so amazing. And then this one is a Christmas tree sugar cookie. I love it. I placed an order with her. I've been on a progress keeper kick again, which I feel like it's been a while. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, but I've noticed I don't really use them a lot anymore unless they're like actually serving a purpose of marking something. I haven't used them in ages just to have them as something pretty on there, but in the feel of wanting to slow down and find the joy in things again, I've been wanting to use these fun, gorgeous, bring some joy to your knitting things again, and not just use them for a purpose of marking something. Typically I would just use them to mark where I did my heel and that would be it. But lately I've really been wanting to slow down in all aspects, and that's just been bringing me joy to use these again. So that's these. I've been doing a stripe a day, and it's been a lot of fun. And then I did order the 2021 Advent skein, and I'm assuming it'll probably come split into 250 again, and I'm gonna split those 250s, split them each, and then do a pair of socks for myself and for my mother-in-law, a stripe a day on all 4 socks. That's a lot of knitting now that I'm saying that, and I have some other Advent projects planned as well, but I think it'll be fun to just immerse myself in all the Christmas Advent knitting throughout December. So I do have a couple of things that have arrived in the mail. I did receive the Mound State Stitches bags. I received the Gnome Knitter Progress Keepers, which I have somewhere over there, but I didn't bring them over to show. So you'll see them on projects here and there. But I also received some yarn. Let me pull this out because there's a coupon code for y'all. So this is from Caitlin of Mint Rain Hand Dyed Yarns, and she sent over 2 of her holiday sock sets. So this one is Hollybow and Copper Harbor. Look how pretty that is. There's their logo. This is on her 75-25 Superwash Merino nylon base, a full 100 gram skein, and then a 20 gram mini skein. And this is Yuletide Joy and Lake Superior. And And this is on our 80/20 Superwash Merino nylon base. Both of these are. Same thing, sock set with 100 gram skein and 20 gram mini skein. So this was so nice to send these over for the podcast. And she did give us a coupon code. It is SockLady15, and that will give you 15% off. And I will have a link to her shop, and I'll put the coupon code down below as well. All right, I placed an order with Simply Serving because, like I said, I've been on the Progress Keeper train. I don't even know where I was going with that. I've just been wanting to use all the Progress Keepers. They are making me so happy. Okay, how is going to be the best way to show these? Maybe if I hold them like this, probably taking them out of the bags will help. So they are all Christmas but one. I do have one that's Halloween. Some cake. It has a pumpkin on the top too. That is so cute. And I have really, like I said, been thoroughly enjoying these, and it's making me so happy. I have some from years past, but it's kind of making me, I'm dumping all of these out of their bags right here, so it's easier to get them. But it's making me happy to kind of refresh my Progress Keeper collection and have some new fun holiday ones to use this year. And they're just so fun to look and see on your knitting. The snowflake. Then I have two Christmas trees. And I have another Christmas tree one on the way. Okay, we're gonna turn that on silent. This one kind of reminds me of a gingerbread sugar cookie. Then we have a gingerbread man. So cute. So I'm so excited to put these in my little trinket dish that I have over there and use these this season. I think I'm gonna put them in the box for now. But it's definitely been, I've just been feeling like for I don't know, I feel like since summer sock camp and after, there's just been like this more, go, and I'm just kind of needing to step back from that more spot. Yeah. And these have been, as I'm slowing down, these have been nice to have. Okay, so Lindsay of Simply Serving also sent over a couple of goodie bags for the podcast. So there are a couple Progress Keepers in each of them. There's a bookmark, and then there's some cards. So I've got two of these. And what I'm gonna do is do two separate, set my coffee back down, giveaway packs. So we'll do the Mint Raid yarns and the Simply Serving goodie pack. We'll put these together for prize packs for today's episode. I haven't done giveaways. I did a couple on a vlog, but I haven't done them in a while because I don't know why there's always such a struggle with like people not contacting me. I've talked about this before, but it can be frustrating on my end because I'm like, I have the stuff here and I just want someone to receive it, and it can be a struggle to like get people to, I don't know if they don't watch the videos or they miss it, I'm not sure, but it can be a struggle sometimes. So I'd kind of not done them for a little while because it was becoming a lot of me having to try to contact people and coordinate things, and then to not have the winners even collect their prize. So we're gonna do 2 winners on this. All you have to do is comment down below, and I'm gonna comment back and let the winners know on their comment that they've won. Maybe that'll be easier. I'll still announce it on the next episode, but I'll also comment and say, hey, you won. Can you get in touch with me? Give me your address. So we'll see how that works for this time and see if that's any better. I feel like sitting here in front of this window is very distracting. The leaves are falling. It's beautiful outside. It's a gorgeous day. It's supposed to be in the 60s. We have a chance of snow this weekend. I'm crossing my fingers, and I am so sorry to all my fellow Ohioans, but I'm crossing my fingers for snow. I'm sorry. It's just who I am. I love it. I love it so much. I have a feeling, though, we had a decent amount of snow last year that we won't this year. It's kind of what I'm feeling, but I'm hoping I'm wrong and that we get a good amount of snow. Okay, I'm just double checking. I don't think there was anything else. I will do the winners before the next like sit down, which will be the week after next. And like I said, I'll comment on the winners, both winners' comments below the video. So, but there'll probably be a vlog next week, and I am doing Vlogmas. I've had a lot of questions lately on if I'm planning to do Vlogmas. If you're not familiar with Vlogmas, it is a day in the life type of video every day starting December 1st and leading up to Christmas. I usually do one Christmas Day, and then that's the last one I do. I know some people go all the way through New Year's, which is kind of fun as well. We'll see how I'm feeling. Usually though, a vlog a day. By the time Christmas rolls around, I am ready to be done, but sad that it's done at the same time. It's a bittersweet type of thing. So I think that's it. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you've been enjoying the different vlogs lately. I have had, let's touch base on this. I have had some people say, and I feel like I talked about it before, they're not sure the difference between a vlog and an episode. So to me, a vlog is like a day in the life type thing. An episode is where I sit down right here and all I do is show you what I'm working on. But then with the vlog, you see more of day-to-day life, family stuff, animals, a variety of different things. And it's not just me sitting here talking. I mean, some of them I sit and talk quite a bit in them, but that's the difference to me, is that you see more of the daily stuff. And I enjoy those most of all. They're fun. But I hope you've been enjoying the variety of the different videos. There were 2 vlogs last week. I just felt like, you know what? I want to do a Saturday vlog too. So I did a Saturday vlog. So you got 2 last week, and we'll see when the next one will be. Probably next week there'll be a vlog up. So Dexter is starting to move around over there, so I'd better wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you are all doing well, and I will see you again soon. Until then, happy knitting.